Let's make something together. We'll do it step by step. Hello, it's time to make another craft. Guess what we're making this week? Ooh, pretty good looking fish, wouldn't you say? So, in your kit this week, you got a fish, lots of circles, a black circle and a white circle, and 2 pouty lips. Pouty lips, does that make you think of a story? I'm going to share one with you in a minute. So, you will also need at home a glue stick and maybe a marker or a crayon. Either one, doesn't matter. So, how do we do this? On your fish, you will see, and it's hard to see, there's some lines that I drew for you. I made them on this one so you could see that I blocked off the tail, the upper fins, the lower fins, I guess that's what it is, and his face, because the scales that we're going to put on our fish only go in that space. But on yours, it's going to look much lighter. So let's get to work. I'm going to set you over here, Pout Pout. Pout Pout fish. Is that starting to sound familiar? So I'm going to put out my piece of paper so I don't get my glue all over the table. Open up my glue. And I'm going to start. I'm going to use the one with the dark lines so you can see better. I'm going to start, I think I'll start at the small end, the tail end. And I'm just going to put some glue right just in that little shape right there. See if I can show you. Can you see how the glue is right there? And then I'm going to start, I'm going to put a yellow circle right up to that line, and then a green one, and then I'm going to do a yellow one. So I worked right up to his tail line. So now I'm going to keep going. I'm going to take my glue stick again, and I'm going to rub some glue about halfway over those circles that I just laid down. So I'm going to make another strip of glue. Let me see if I can show you again. It's hard to see. Let me see if I turn it that way. And I'm going to start laying circles again. And this time I'm going to start with a green one. And can you see that I'm going right on top? Let me show you here. Right on top of the circles that are already there, because that's what kind of gives us that scale effect. So let's keep going here. I need a yellow one right to the end. See how that's working out? So I'm going to take my glue stick again. I'm going to rub it right across half of those, up and down. Again, I'm going to start with the color that opposite color that I ended with, excuse me, and go right across. Again, it's like yellow, green, yellow, green. Once again, I'm wishing I had a song to sing. What do you think? Starting to look good, I think. Now, when I get close to where that black line is, I know that I don't want to go over that. So this time when I put my glue on, I'm going to go right up to that line at the bottom of the circles I laid, right up to that line again. Once again, I'll see if I can kind of show you. Can you kind of see the shiny part of the glue? And I'm going to go right to that line, but not over it. Yellow, green, yellow, green. Those of you who know me probably know what my favorite color is. Right up to that line, right there. Not going down to this part or over to this part. So I'm not going to make you watch me do the whole thing. I'm going to pull out one that I got quite a bit done. Can you see? No dots down here, no dots up there. And I'm going to show you how to finish his face area, this line right here. So again, we're going to spread some glue right across there. Get out those handy dandy circles and start alternating, because that's what we're doing. Yellow, green, yellow, and green. And then I'm going to put glue right up to that line. Not over it if I can help it. This would be a good time to have a skinny glue stick. And this time, here we go, right up to that line, right up to it, right there, and a couple more, and right there. See that? I did not go over that line. I stayed right within. Ooh. Oh, pretty. So, I think he needs to see where he's going. So let's give him an eye. Take that white circle, wipe it right across your glue stick, put it right, can you see that I kind of put it high? I didn't really put it in the middle. I kind of put it high because his lips are gonna go down here. So I'm gonna take my black circle, wipe it across, put it in my black circle. Oop, I think he can see where he's going now. What about a mouth? Do you think he needs a mouth? Especially maybe if he has a pout mouth. So I took my 2 pink pieces here, and I took the pointy edge, wiped it across my glue, and I put it kind of pointing down. And then I took the smaller pink piece, wiped the pointy edge, and I'm gonna put it right on top of the big one. I don't know. We're done with our glue, so I'm gonna wind it down, put the cover back on nice and tight, and take out my marker or my crayon, because I thought we'd give him a few lines to make him a little fancier. So let's see here. Maybe I'll give him some curly Q lines. Just start there, maybe. And then let's see here. Let's give him something like this. Something on his tail. Ooh, he's cute, isn't he? Such a simple craft. I like simple. Oh, did you hear that snap? Oh yeah, that means my marker's closed. It's not gonna dry up. So there, you have just created a gorgeous fish. Now, can you think of the story I was talking about? One of my favorites. It is, oh no, pout fish. If you've never read this book before, you're really missing out. It's a very good story. And actually, there's several books about pout fish. I hope you're not pouting today. Are you pouting today? Oh dear. Clean up your mess, because nobody needs that. Have fun with your fish. If you give your fish a name, I sure would like to know what it is. Let's see, I ended up with 2 fish here. I think they might be twins. What would be 2 names that went together? Hope you had fun with me. I had fun with you. Bye, friends.